Excuse me while I make my meal while I talk to you. So how do you take that mission first focus and put it into practice? The way I do it is I make lists, but in a specific way. I will make 2 lists. One is called flexible, most, and another list, flexible, least. Things are that you're flexible about and things that you're absolutely not flexible about. Now, the not flexible things might be 4 comfortable seats, because your trip, you're going to need 4 comfortable seats because you have 4 people that all deserve comfort and, of course, safety systems in the car for those 4 people. So that becomes, because that's your mission, becomes a least flexible. It goes on the top of the least flexible list. That means that nothing you decide to do, nothing that you buy, nothing that you have done to the vehicle, or even the vehicle choice itself, will get in the way of that mission first. I need 4 comfortable seats. You might now put in your most flexible. You like the idea of a little oven, but it's not mission critical. But you really like the idea of it because you think it might work well. So it goes in the most flexible list, and it might then appear at the top of the most flexible list. Things that you just kind of thought about and are not really important, but you want to put them on the list anyway, go on the most flexible list, but they'll wander off somewhere down the bottom, and they might make their way up and down. The important part about both these lists is that you need to make the lists that they change. They change all the time, and they can change all the time. But you will soon find that when you start adding and subtracting from those 2 lists, you will find that those items on the least flexible list, right at the top of the least flexible list, they won't move. They'll stay there. They'll stay there. And you won't accidentally move such an important mission critical item down the list because you know that it is mission critical. It's as simple as that. So start now, I suggest, if you're building a vehicle or planning a major trip, is you make 2 lists. Make those lists. And at the top you write mission, and then you have least flexible, most flexible, and you start putting things on those lists, and you leave gap between them if you're doing it by hand or on the computer, obviously. Just be prepared to move things up and move things down. Once you've got those 2 lists written down, you basically understand, you have a very, very clear picture now of what your mission is. Your mission is now in focus. You've taken this idea, this concept, and you have brought it into sharp, very sharp focus by making these 2 lists. And now you can look at them and decide, okay, this vehicle is going to work best for this. And this electrical system is going to work best for this because I understand my mission clearly. That's it. Mission first.